The borough of Brooklyn. Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents DH.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the center. And for the Nets, they've got Griffin. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the 1. Now, here is Irving. This one for 3. Harden's shot is off.
And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Durant in the corner. Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Good recognition from Durant. He's a talented passer.
And here is Los Angeles now.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double digits assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
Here's Irving following the basket by Anthony Davis. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get a ball.
Oh, wow.
You love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artiste.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Harden. That shot off. Good D by Drummond. 3-on-3. Here's Davis. A second chance effort. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Davis.
It's almost impossible to keep Drummond from scoring inside, no matter how physical you get with him.
Irving against Caldwell Pope. A shot's good from Irving.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And it's James missing.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
Lets it go from the wing. Kept alive.
Now, the aggression that Griffin plays with, I mean, that's what sets him apart, whether he's attacking the basket or getting after it on the offensive glass like he does right here.
Now, here's James. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Here's LeBron. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. James outside. From deep three-point range. Tips it up. Davis on the follow.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
KD passes to Harris. Shoots over Kuzma. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Lakers in the lead. LeBron with it. Picked up by Harris. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, if you're the D, you got to box out Davis. So that's just common sense, because when you don't, he hurts you for this type of mistake.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. There's a minute left in the first quarter. It's Matthews on the wing. Down low, here's Kuzma. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Coming out of high school, Kuzma was a very raw player, but his development was fast and furious at the college level, and he continued to get better once he entered the NBA.
Both shots good from the stripe. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. Dinwiddie passes to Green. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Matthews with it. Now Green defending. Harrell the pass to Horton Tucker. Out to the right wing. Here's Caruso. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Round kicks to Harris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And Harris drops them both. So it's the Lakers now. Here's Caruso. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Both good from the line that time. Irving surveying the floor. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, Irving does a solid job maintaining his balance, even with the D being all over him. Impressive athleticism.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 4. We'll get things started.
You know, for me, it's super cool.
Well, Kuzma Greg has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
So for the Lakers right now, Harrell is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Matthews. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 slot. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Green. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. The Lakers also with a sub. Drummond's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Harrell against Griffin. Harrell down low. Drummond, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Irving passes to Griffin. There's the dish to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Amazing awareness. He's committed to keeping his eyes up and teammates involved. That's the type of player Griffin is.
Schroeder looking over the floor. The 3. Pass to Matthews. Here's Harrell, defended by Griffin. Harrell, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
If I had to pick one man in today's NBA to control the offensive glass for me, Drummond might be that guy.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell, is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Schroeder, right side. Matthews against Irving. 4 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Drummond. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Schroeder outside. Wide open look. Up again, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 10.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Claxton. The 3 from Harden. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Schroeder. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Now here's Harrell. Not a lot of room. Drummond in the post. Brown's there, and that one's good. Drummond.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Matthews. From deep, Harden. That one, no good. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Here's Matthews. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Look at that. No hesitation at all from Irving. He's looking to score as soon as he touches the rock.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. To the inside. And it's Drummond missing.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris is checked in for Brown. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's James. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Oh, that's just amazing control from James right there. A superb ball handler for a guy his size.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Caldwell Pope on the wing. James finds Davis. And it's sent back by KD.
Durant covers a ton of ground.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Jones. Andre Drummond having an outstanding game. He had 12 points. And that does it for our half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. Now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the 3, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
KD finds Irving. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Schroeder kicks to LeBron. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Well, you got to be careful around James. Always looking to get to the line whenever you can.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Basket good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The wide open look for Durant. And the net, another three.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
James looking around. Beyond the arc. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
With unparalleled power and athleticism, Drummond makes dunking look so easy.
Passes it to KD. Over Davis. Durant with another miss.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
The first one falls.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. Just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Brooklyn making some changes. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Griffin. Brown comes in for Kyrie Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Dennis Schroeder.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Los Angeles leading by 15. James with it. He's got 12. Here's Kuzma. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Free throw good. Kuzma. Here's Dinwiddie. No points in the game yet for him. On the wing, Brown. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Here's Davis. Kuzma passes to Davis. 6 to shoot. Great look, but off the mark.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me. It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And Davis throws it down hard.
And for a big man, Davis has some sweet dunks in his arsenal. Smooth finish right there.
For three, Durant. Wow, drew. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for the Nets. And then for the Lakers, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for LeBron.
I mean, Durant's an incredible player. I don't know how much better you can get. We've had a front row seat for quite a while watching his game ascend.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Outside Matthews. Misses the three. Nets trail by 17. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Green dishes to KD. Puts up a three. Doesn't go that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. The kick out to Matthews. Back to Davis. High post try. That one off the back iron and out. Brooklyn's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Irving's shot is good.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Here's Caruso. He's covered by Irving. Davis. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Irving drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And he's good on the second. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And there's the pass to Caruso. Here's Davis. Lays it up off the glass. 16 points for Anthony Davis.
Let the big man eat. Get Davis the rock in this area, and he'll take care of it.
Anthony Davis firing on all. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Matthews. Then there's Harrell, and it's Caruso in at the 1 spot. Offensive rebound. Kuzma passes to Matthews. Kuzma, and Kuzma stays with it. And the Lakers lead by 19.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated. It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Net shooting for the game at 42%. Here's Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. That wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known. vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Cans it from downtown. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Come on, what a competitor. When you make a three on Irving, you know he's going to come right back with one.
Caruso looking for an opening. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Drummond's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. James checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso.
And you see the work Drummond has put into passing the ball. Solid at spotting the open man.
Outside, KD. From downtown, it's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Irving for three. The rebound by the Lakers.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Schroeder outside. Durant with the steal. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's LeBron. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
From deep. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
James outside. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Shoots the three. Buries it from three-point range. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Drummond.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
And Durant launches from deep. Here's Green, and it's sent back by Drummond.
And Drummond, a fearsome defensive presence. I mean, he can put you on your heels.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Caruso. No good from outside. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
From deep three-point range, off the mark. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks, for Dick.
Everything.
What do you think your highest attribute rating should be in the game?
I think definitely my three-point shooting.
I'm a good passer, so passing the ball is what I do probably the best.
My dunking, for sure. You know, I got a lot of dunks in my package, so you know, that rating should be pretty high.
Definitely have my speed. I feel like my speed should be like a 97, 98.
That's really high.
At least, yeah, it is high.
So you
Now it's it.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. And when you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. And that one drops for him.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Pass to Drummond. Schroeder against Holiday. Schroeder kicks to Drummond. Lakers passing it around. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in Northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
The pull-up. The Lakers rebound. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lopez finds Giannis. Middleton outside. 5 on the clock. Over LeBron. Middleton can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Middleton on the wing. It's stolen by Schroeder. A solo fast break. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Schroeder. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And here's Schroeder following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. Here's LeBron. No good off the front iron.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here is Forbes, following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Middleton on the wing, covered by LeBron. There's the pass to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
And finished off by LeBron.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here is Forbes. Tucker with the ball. Back to Connaughton. To the paint. A nice shot by Tucker.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's James. He's got 6. Caldwell Pope right side. Pass to Davis. Banked in off the glass.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Connaughton passes to Tucker, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. To the middle, here's Tucker. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Here's Caruso. Stolen by Middleton. And they're on the break. From deep. They get it back.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
A good close contest. And recently, on the subject of trash talking,
I like to stay locked in to the game. And
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Kyle Kuzma. He's out there with Harrell, and it's Caruso in at the point. Back to Holiday. Pass to Portis. Rebound by Harrell.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Back to Portis. Pulls up on the wing. No good on that one. And the Lakers going the other way now.
And Clark, it was a roller coaster season, to say the least, for Kyle Kuzma. Saw his role get diminished on the Lakers, and his stats across the board were down.
Yeah, Greg, you go back to your playing days, mine as well. It's hard for young guys early in their career to understand role playing. They equate their production with minutes and accolades as opposed to contribution for the team. And Kyle Kuzma has tremendous talent, great versatility. Early in his career, I think he's going to be fine in the long run.
Portis finds Tucker. And yes, it's good. Tucker's got 6 points.
Using that strong upper body, Tucker can definitely play through contact.
Outside Matthews. Pass to Caruso. Right side Matthews. Here's Kuzma. Harrell trying to free himself up. Kuzma can't get it to go. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts of maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. He didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. James against Middleton. Davis dishes to James. Will it go? That was a strong dunk.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense.
6 to shoot, and Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. And the Bucks miss again. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Davis, and the layup is good. Davis has got his second basket.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Now here's DiVincenzo. Middleton dishes to Giannis. It's Drummond with the rebound. Fast break, here they come. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
It could go, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
You know, one of the things that makes Holiday such a terrific defender is his long arms. I mean,
all right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They were always within striking distance. 5 points. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at James, what a contribution.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Inside, it's tipped. Lopez with the steal. Down Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Lakers trail by 6. James looking around. He kicks it to Drummond. Back to LeBron. Stolen by Middleton. Here's DiVincenzo. He can't hit that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And finished off by LeBron.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Now the pass to Middleton. Back to Holiday. It's stolen by Davis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's foul number 2 for him. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And then for Los Angeles, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And it's Matthews in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Kuzma against Middleton. Giannis passes to Lopez.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Schroeder outside. Over in the corner, Matthews. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Clock at 6. DiVincenzo kicks to Portis. It's good. Portis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Davis, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Davis has got 6 points.
Davis, a real mismatch inside because of his skill, size, and strength.
Tucker the pass to Middleton. Fires the 3, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Matthews, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, I like seeing Matthews go strong to the rack. I mean, using his speed and strength to put the defense in a pickle.
Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. And that one's good by Davis.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Down low and stolen by Harrell for the tie, and Davis gets it to go on the assist by Matthews. Davis has got the game tied up here for the Lakers. Teague against Matthews, and Forbes has it in the corner. Now Tucker, he has 6. Teague the pass to Tucker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tucker's got 8.
Yeah, you got to do a lot more than that against Tucker, fellas. He's too big, too strong at times for the defense.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Davis kicks to Harrell. Back to Davis. Stolen by Tucker. To the inside. Teague. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Excellent body control that time from Teague to feel the contact, but still be able to keep himself in position to score.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Bucks lead by 4. And do not go. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Milwaukee leading by 4, and on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo, and again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Antetokounmpo going to work inside. Yeah, he's 6'11", but he's also relentless.
Pass to James. "11 feet away. Davis on the follow.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Middleton against LeBron. To the paint. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 14 points for Anthony Davis.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. LeBron against Middleton. LeBron drives in. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Milwaukee?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. He gets it in there. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And that one's good by LeBron. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Antetokounmpo against LeBron. And he feeds it to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Lopez against Drummond. Bounce pass, Lopez. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, that burst of speed. James may be the fastest guy in the league. And because of his size and speed, he's a force when he turns the Jets on.
That's the first, and that ties the game up. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Second free throw. No good that time. He really wanted that one.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And here is DiVincenzo. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Davis. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. James with the ball. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're behind by 2. 1:33 left in the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. See if they've got enough left to get over the top.
LeBron can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 4. They need this. The shot by Holiday, no good. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to James. From past the arc. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Kicks it out to James. But they get it back. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to Davis. Drummond trying to get himself free. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by LeBron.
Hey, one of the keys to shooting well is shot preparation. And Davis was ready before the ball got there.
It's good on the putback.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And so the Lakers take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Harden the pass to Harris. Inside. Here's Griffin. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Here's Holiday. The pass to Middleton. Launches a three. Griffin grabs the board. Irving looking over the floor. Three-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee. Middleton finds Holiday. No good that time. Good D by Irving. Harris with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Outside for Durant. The Nets working the ball around now. Irving can't get it to go. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. To the inside. Lopez, no luck.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
KD on the wing. Off target from outside.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. He kicks it to Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Fires from deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. From downtown, Middleton can't get it to go.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Irving. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And Harden comes to help. Trying to get something going. Here's Holiday. Makes it off the glass.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
It's Durant on the wing. From outside the arc. They get it back, and Harden on the follow.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo inside. KD's on him.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Harden. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Lopez with the bucket.
Well, the balance that Brook Lopez has on these kinds of finishes is really admirable. He doesn't allow the defense to alter his shot.
Irving kicks to Harden. Over Holiday. Again, the miss by Harden.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the bucket by the Bucks. Lopez with the block.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Now, here is Harden. Softly drops in the floater. Harden's got his 2nd bucket.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That shot, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Launches the 3. Let's keep it alive. Milwaukee in the lead. Fires the 3. That one dropped for his 2nd bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. A shot by Harden, wide open. That one wide left.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And that does it for the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. Bucks leading by 5. Holiday looking for an opening. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Brown. Portis against Green. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Dinwiddie passes to KD. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Milwaukee's ball. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And Tucker kicks to Connaughton. There's the triple. No good there. The Nets go the other way with it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
I tell you, very few players are as smooth and as easy as Kevin Durant is on the move. He just glides around the floor.
Here's Forbes. Rebound, Brooklyn. KD's got 5 rebounds tonight. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Jeff Green on the wing. The three. That doesn't go either for Durant.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And so Green will bring it up for Brooklyn. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Durant with another miss.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Forbes the pass to Holiday. Tucker with the ball. Brown on him. To the middle. Tucker finds Portis. And Portis throws it down.
You know, that an area where Tucker continues to improve, making the extra pass.
Passes it to Harden. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Forbes the pass to Holiday. Now Tucker. From the arc. Green with the rebound. Dinwiddie with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Dinwiddie attacking. Now the Bucks moving it up. Brown against Portis. Here's Forbes. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Dinwiddie. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
They are just killing him on the interior.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Pass to Portis. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. To the paint. Here's Dinwiddie, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Forbes. Tucker with the ball. He's against Green. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for Drew Holiday. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. The Nets also changing it up. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris comes in for Brown. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Dinwiddie. And the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slings it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Harden the pass to Harris. Back to Harden. Got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. And that should...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Irving. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden, and it's Harris in at the small forward position.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Now, here is Irving. Stolen by Middleton. Now the Bucks moving it up. Middleton leading the charge. His three-pointers off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot.
That was worth the price of admission. Man, one for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Harden dishes to Harris. The 3-ball. Kicks it out to Harden. 3-pointer. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Holiday.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
The kick out to Irving. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of a shooter. It's so important.
Down low. And the dunk by Giannis.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Harden outside. Back to KD. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3 for DiVincenzo. That shot is off. The Nets go the other way with it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
6 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo finds Lopez. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bryn Forbes comes in for Drew Holiday. And a change for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. The league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Back to Harden. Dishes to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Brown. They kick it out to Green. Here's Griffin. And the shot falls short this time. Milwaukee leading by 16. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Middleton's got himself on the board with 3 there. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. In the corner, Harden. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
The shot's good from Forbes.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Over in the corner, Brown. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
For 3, Middleton. Green with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
It's Harden with the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Chris Middleton.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
Harden hits them both. Teague with the ball. Right wing. Here's Harden. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We come back right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. P.J. Tucker is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And showing some terrific range. KD's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Nets. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Lopez outside. On the wing, Holiday, guarded by Harden. Kicks it down to Middleton. 4 on the clock for 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
KD can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 15. Jacks up a 3, and that's good. Chris Middleton for 3.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make since.
A deep 3 from Irving. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. DiVincenzo kicks it to Tucker. Lets the 3 fly, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Inside, here's Green. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. For the 3. The rebound by Harden. Nets trail by 19. Puts up a three. It's not going to go for him.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Holiday against Harden. And here's Tucker. For three, Middleton drills it from outside. Middleton's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Nets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Irving. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Right side, Portis. Here's Forbes. Sinks the three-pointer.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Here's Luwawu. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Chris Middleton.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
And the first one drops.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. The dish to Jordan. Lets it go from 14. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Nwora. And the Bucks miss again. 26 seconds left in the fourth. The drive by Jordan and stolen by Portis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Teague for three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Outside Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, that's about as high percentage as it gets for DJ. Go to work, big man.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commit.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
You've seen the trailers, you've heard the buzz. Well, today we're getting more NBA 2K22 details straight from the source. Here's gameplay director Mike Wang. I know you want to learn more about NBA 2K22, so here to talk about it is the source himself, gameplay.
The beaches of Santa Monica and Venice, not too far from us. And as things get...
Kevin, thanks.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Griffin. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's KD in at the 4 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's James from deep. And Drummond kicks to LeBron. Pope loose, and the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Lakers working the ball around now. To the inside. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. On the wing, Harris. Harden with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Harden the pass to Griffin. Now Kevin Durant. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Hey, Steve, two defensive-minded teams in the building tonight. Both are good at getting stops.
Yeah, Kevin, this is going to be one of those chess match basketball games we get a chance to see. Difference, I think, will be the team that can somehow get easy baskets will make the difference.
Davis with the bucket.
Beating everyone to the board, using his length, his skill set, the big fella AD, getting it done.
Pass to KD. Here's Griffin, and it's sent back by Drummond, and he gets it back. Clock at 4. Irving passes to Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Late clock situation. Griffin has the basketball. He did not panic. Nailed it.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
Everybody knows that he is a relentless finisher around the rim.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Here is Harden following the basket by Anthony Davis. Durant, no good. LeBron with it. Picked up by Harris. Stolen by Durant. Harden scanning the floor. Offensive rebound, and no good. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Green is checked in for Brooklyn. LeBron outside from deep three-point range. Los Angeles with another miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Right side, Kevin Durant. Here's Harris. On the wing, Irving launches it. The Lakers with the rebound.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And that one's good by Davis.
See, in the past, the contact might have discouraged Davis, but now he plays right through it.
Harden dishes to Harris. Passes to Green. High post, KD. He's against Kuzma. And there it is for him.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. LeBron with it. Now Green defending. Here's Davis. Again, Los Angeles.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's good.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Caldwell Pope outside. James looking around. There's the three. And that one is off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
You know, people underestimate the speed of Durant. He gets up court quickly.
Now here's James. Left side Davis. No one covering. Davis has got 12.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And Durant.
Oh, wow! Putting a little creativity into it. Durant usually making it look easy, but not here.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. And here's Matthews. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action after this word. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Brown, also Green out there, and it's Irving at the point.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Davis. Can't hit from in close. Nets trail by 4. Here's Brown. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Brown's got his first points of the night.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Davis. 12 points for him. It's stolen by Green. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Pass to Irving. Got a piece of it. Brown outside. Back to Green. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Irving. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
On the wing, Brown. Back to Dinwiddie. And on the way from Irving for 3. Caruso grabs the miss. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Davis. And again, the Lakers no good. Irving with the steal. Goes up, and Brown throws it down hard.
The anticipation of Kyrie steals it away, kicks off the fast break.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Outside, Davis. Shoots over Brown, makes the most of the high percentage shot. Davis has got 14 points for the game.
Playing inside out, AD is the guy to do it with. Tremendous accuracy in the paint.
Irving, and staying with the play, Irving.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Out to the wing. Now here's Harrell. No points in the game yet for him. Dishes it to Davis. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
Durant against Kuzma. Now here's Durant. D right on him. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Brooklyn trailing. And there's the pass to Durant on the wing. Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Knows where everybody is. If there's an open man, Durant's going to find him.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for Los Angeles. James outside. 34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Now here's Durant. 12 points for him.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Drummond. And now a 4-point Laker lead.
What an athlete, Dennis Schroeder. He's a problem when he's out on the break.
Here's Kuzma. Great D that time from Durant. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. What a tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 16 points, 2. And that's...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
I love that play right there. You see the patience of Blake. Doesn't force anything, just waits for his man to break free.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal. A man among boys on the offensive glass. Andre Drummond picks up a lot of extra points this way.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And Davis gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here is Harden following the basket by Anthony Davis. Green finds Harden. Griffin with it. And stolen by Harrell. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way. And Davis throws it down.
And that's all started with the hustle by Harrell coming up with that steal. He gives you his all every night.
Irving passes to Green. Back to Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. So many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling. And, yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
And here's Harden after the three-pointer from Dennis Schroeder. Harden dishes to Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got his third basket of the night.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
Now here's Davis. Caruso kicks it over to Schroeder. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Outside Irving. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Schroeder against Dinwiddie. Pass to Kuzma. Feeds it to Harrell. Over Claxton. Misses off the left iron. Nets trail by 3. On up the court. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Schroeder, right side. Passes it to Kuzma. Harrell trying to free himself up. Pass to Caruso. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Round with it. Matthews covering. Green, the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Harden. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. Schroeder looking around. There's 38 seconds left in the third. And here are the Nets. Good momentum, 8 straight points.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
And Kuzma slams it in.
I'm not surprised to see Kuzma throw it down. He's got the length and leaping ability to do so.
And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Caruso. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. James Harden getting it done for Brooklyn. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Harden. Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Green, and it's Brown in at the 2-guard spot.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
The first free throw is good. Harden hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Lakers trail by 5. LeBron outside. Looking to get back on track here. And it's sent back by KD. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Irving's checked in.
It's still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Here's Harden. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
KD on the wing. Guarded by Kuzma. Durant, the pass to Griffin. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
The stride gets Kuzma to the basket in a flash. No time for the defense to collapse.
Harden outside. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Durant and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Aggressive move by KD. It gives this team a different attitude when he's attacking the rim.
LeBron outside, and there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. And for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's best when he lets the game come to him, when he's not forcing shots, not making things tough on himself, not making tough passes. You know, Smitty, a simple approach does wonders for him.
Kevin, you applaud the maturity of KCP to realize that. He knew he needed to change his game to improve. Focusing on making the easy play has made him a very valuable member of this team.
Here is Durant, following the bucket by the Lakers. And Harden with the stuff.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Schroeder dishes to Drummond. And he makes good on the layup.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Outside, KD. Back to Irving. Kicks it to KD. And then Durant with the jam.
He keeps a low profile, but make no mistake, KD lives for the big shots.
LeBron passes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
As the stakes start to rise throughout a game, your stars have to rise to the occasion. Big shot by Anthony Davis.
Now, here is Harden. Left side, Griffin. Here's Harden on the wing. And the jam by Harden.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
On the wing, James. Guarded by Harris. Goes back up. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from James.
One of the league's great competitors. The second LeBron catches the ball, you can see he's looking to rise to the occasion.
Now, here is Harden. To the paint, out to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that. Your go-to guy in these situations, LeBron has been here before plenty of times.
Now the feed to Irving. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And the Nets lead by 2.
Kyrie has done it again. He loves the big shot and the big moment.
Count it.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And then Durant with the dunk.
I mean, no hesitation in the clutch. Scoring the ball is second nature to KD.
Harden against Schroeder. He kicks to Davis. Drummond in the post. Schroeder finds Drummond. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Multi-time All-Star Andre Drummond is still very young and continues to polish his craft.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
Now, here is Harden. Harden draws the double. It's Durant on the wing. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Andre Drummond with the wingspan of 7'6". It's going to be hard to get it over him.
Timeout called the Lakers. The score knotted at 60. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Six seconds left to play in the final quarter. Yes!
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron flexing at the rack.
Timeout called the Nets. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
Here's Irving. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and
Time, and you've released some details on your blog and social media. So tell us what's going on with NBA 2K22 that you can share with us.
Oh, wow, there's so many things to share, Alexis, and the city got a big rework. On Gen 4, there's a cruise boat. It's crazy. There's just so much going on with gameplay and all new.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Schroeder against Holiday. To the middle, here's Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Free throw good, LeBron.
And it's the all-around game of LeBron James. Dominant scorer, great rebounder, incredible passer, and an intense defender when he wants to be.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Davis. The shot comes out, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Got a piece of it. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight.
Oh, that was something else.
never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Davis sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Middleton, the pass to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. And here is DiVincenzo.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
And finished off by LeBron.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Middleton. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And the rejection by James. And here comes the break. Jumps up. And the dunk by LeBron.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Here's Holiday after the basket by Los Angeles. Connaughton out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Here's LeBron. He's got 11. Got a piece of it. Here's Connaughton. James covering. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Hits the 3 from the wing. Davis has got 5.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Forbes the pass to Tucker. On the wing, Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Connaughton. And the shot no good, a bit short. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-3 run right now. It's deflected. Fast break, Milwaukee. A nice shot by Tucker.
That play happens because of the solid pass from Holiday.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trying to get open is Davis. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Portis. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here is Holiday. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Finished off the break.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Tucker. And again, the turnover by the Bucks. Lakers leading by 13. Feeds to Harrell. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Bobby Portis.
Harrell did everything he could there to try to get the and one opportunity. Let's see if he can knock down some free throws.
There's 14 seconds left in the first. Holiday, the pass to Connaughton. That one drops for him.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Caruso. Up in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Harrell, Matthews out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward. Here's Middleton, following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
And stolen by Kuzma. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Now Schroeder out to Kuzma. Misses in close. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And to Tacumbo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Giannis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Just all the physical advantages that Giannis has really present a tough challenge for the defense down there.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable pop-up. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day, so you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And one on Caldwell Pope.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
James outside. And that time, also a missed shot.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Drummond's checked in for Montrezl Harrell.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And James throws it down hard.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Bucks.
Middleton outside. Over James. Middleton can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Bucks trail by 7. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Drew Holiday is checked in for Bryn Forbes. Schroeder finds James. Drummond with it. Inside. James outside. Clock at 6. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Down low. And Giannis throws it down.
Giannis bringing it down using that sensational length to get that finish.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
And they double up LeBron. The pass to Davis. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Lopez. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
I don't know if Drew Holiday's an underrated player, but he certainly is underappreciated with the way he can go at you as a two-way guy. He can score, and he can also guard positions 1 through 4.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Wesley Matthews checked in for LeBron. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Portis against Drummond. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Pass to DiVincenzo. 4 on the shot clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Davis. Stolen by Tucker. Pass break, Milwaukee. Here's Holiday. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, even though Drew Holiday gets hit there, he finds a way to finish through the contact with that bucket.
And that'll do it for the first half. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of that.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 13 points and 1. And that'll...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Holiday against Schroeder. Here's Drummond. Now here's Schroeder. He's tightly guarded. Yep, it counts. Davis has got 9 points.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Just 4 to shoot. This one for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Drummond. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Davis. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
You see LeBron just shrug off that contact there. It's like nothing even hit him.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Bucks. Lakers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10", with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. And so it's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Holiday. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Schroeder passes to James. There's the dish to Drummond. Shoots. That one wide left. Bucks trail by 9. And, oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. Holiday against Schroeder. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. He dishes it to Lopez. Shooting foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Giannis. On the wing, James, defended by Middleton. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Both teams will make substitutions. So it's the Lakers now. At one point, they led by 16.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
And Connaughton has it in the corner. And Tucker has it in the corner. Here's Portis. And he banks in the layup. Portis has got his first basket of the night.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Here's Horton Tucker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Kuzma. All alone. Morag grabs the board. Bucks trail by 7. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Bucks have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And stolen by Portis. And now it's Teague running. He can go all the way. And it's slammed in by Teague.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Possession just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Lakers ahead, leading by 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Lakers leading by 5. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Then it's Matthews. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Caruso in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Shoots the 3. Forbes can't get it to go. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Caruso kicks to Caldwell-Pope. There's the pass to Caruso. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Milwaukee with the ball. Bucks trail by 5. Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. Off target from outside.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
How about Lopez getting out as the big man with that kind of hustle in transition?
James looking it over. And James throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's Giannis. Lopez right side. Back to Giannis. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
James against Middleton. It's LeBron with the drive. He feeds it to Davis. Lopez with the block.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Kicks it out to James. Second shot opportunity. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Andre Drummond comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. That one rolling around and rims out. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. James, the pass to Drummond. Not going to go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Now the Bucks moving it up. Antetokounmpo running. He gets that one. 16 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
Wow, and there's a reason LeBron has the ball in his hands, so capable in those moments.
Schroeder against Howard. Giannis inside. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far. LeBron outside. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And that'll be 2 free throws. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
You look at James, what a contribution.
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And, guys, he's just played angry tonight. I mean, he's taken that anger out on the rim with one throwdown after another. They have not been able to stop him from getting to the rim.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He knows this has been a hard-fought game. He wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
And the Bucks making a change here. Lakers leading by 3. Schroeder outside. Pass to Drummond. Taken away by Holiday. And Zoe onto Kumbo looking over it. And Lopez throws it down.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
LeBron against Giannis. LeBron dishes to Drummond. Kicks it out to LeBron. Back to Drummond. 5 to shoot. Stolen. Oh, and here we go. On the Kumbo. Nobody back. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession.
It's interesting, as Giannis has grown in this league, the Greek Freak we know is so versatile, just competing to be one of the best players in the business.
43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. To the inside, Lopez.
How about Lopez inside, showing some smooth, fluid moves.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Just awesome aggressiveness by Davis there to force the issue on that shot.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
Now here is Holiday. Giannis left side. No good. And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. Puts it up off the inbound. Good!
Well, with the game's outcome hanging in the balance, Davis does exactly what he needs to do. A gigantic shot from their big man.
Timeout called. The Bucks. They're down by 2. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Here's James. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. So the Bucks win the tip, and no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
And Drummond kicks to Caruso. Schroeder outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James finds Davis. James, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. The lead is 2.
I mean, we've had some great passing big men in the NBA over the years. Giannis moving his way up the ladder now.
Here's Caruso. James outside. And what action in this one? We're about 1 minute into overtime. Here's Drummond. Good D by Lopez. And an intentional foul right there. And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope checked in. Bucks leading by 4. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Here's Davis. Great D that time from Giannis. So it's the Bucks now. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
James against Middleton. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Good, and the assist goes to James.
A great assist there from LeBron. Going to try to set the table all night.
Bucks shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Outside Holiday. DiVincenzo finds Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. To the right side. No one near him. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Holiday. After the basket by the Lakers. Pass to Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Lopez. Count it!
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
And the Lakers with possession here. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drummond passes to Davis. Here's Caruso. Davis kicks to Caruso. Puts it up from 7. Good!
Davis attacking right now inside. Big man playing big and giving this offense maybe a little bit more of an edge on the inside.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
I'd say two things, but number one, because this was one of our biggest pillars for gameplay this year, it's going to be defense. And I think that's going to be just perimeter defense, body ups on the floor, movement, and how the players feel just in on-ball defensive stances and on-ball defensive situations. But at the rim, especially, and contesting shots, all that stuff was reworked. We have an all-new block system.
And don't let the high fashion fool you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, they've got Joe Harris. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the 2. Pass to Harden. Another shot, and a wide open look for Irving. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Giannis outside. Lopez inside, guarded by KD. Off target with the jump hook.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
And Irving with the basket on the assist from Harden.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
Middleton outside. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Irving. Now the pass to Durant, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Good on the bucket. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
Well, I love how fast Antetokounmpo gets to the basket. One of the most mobile guys in the game.
At the elbow, Irving. Stolen by Middleton. A solo fast break. Here's DiVincenzo. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Taken away by Holiday. Stolen by Durant. To the middle. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. KD leading the charge. Pass to Griffin. Lopez with the block.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Now here is Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Holiday.
You know, on the drive, Irving probably anticipates the foul there or even expects it. He's too sharp to let it surprise you.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Boy, if you had the word grinder in the dictionary, P.J. Tucker might be right next to it. His energy and effort and selflessness, contagious.
Now here's Brown. Lays it up off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The wide open look here for Holiday. It's good from long range.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
And he gets the bucket. Irving's got 8 points. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Holiday with the 3. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Chalk up 2 there.
You can't allow Irving that look. You just can't give him that. He's too talented a player.
Here's Holiday. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Stripped away. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Net. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the 2nd round a few years ago.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
We've got Irving. Brown out there with Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot, so that's the Nets 5. Bucks trail by 5. Holiday, the pass to Portis. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Bucks shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
The 3. The shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the 2nd. And around a minute gone here in the 2nd quarter. Here is Forbes. Dinwiddie covering. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Tucker. And it's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Joe Harris is checked in for Kyrie Irving. The Bucks also with the sub. Chris Middleton's checked in for Drew Holiday. Dinwiddie finds Green. Back to Dinwiddie. And stolen by Portis. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Connaughton.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And another turnover here by Brooklyn. Kevin Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Harden comes in for Bruce Brown. And then for Milwaukee, Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 8 points for him. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And that's 10 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And the Nets making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Antetokounmpo against KD. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Trailing by 2. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Middleton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Now Durant, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Harden finds Harris from deep. Durant, no good. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Dinwiddie against DiVincenzo. Deflects the pass. Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Harden. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Harden's got his third basket of the night right there.
Boy, that was a masterful read from the talented Harden. I mean, he's at his best when he's attacking in the open court. Nobody better.
For 3, Middleton. Rebounded by the Nets. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
DiVincenzo against Durant. 5 on the clock. Here's Forbes. And again, the Bucks miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Griffin goes in, and Griffin slams it in.
You've got to plug up these lanes to the basket, especially when Griffin is slashing with force.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Middleton can't get it to go.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Right side Durant. At the elbow, Griffin. On the wing, Harden. Antetokounmpo defending. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Brooklyn.
It's really hard to get to the shot of Lopez, especially with his reach.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 10 points and 1 rebound. And that's good.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And here's Holiday. Giannis right side. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
That's why you got to push Giannis Antetokounmpo out of the paint. I mean, he's too long, too skilled, and very confident from this area. You got to get him out of there.
Here's Durant. He can't get that one to fall. The Bucks go the other way with it. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Griffin finds Durant. Irving, good look. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Middleton can't get it to go.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Good work there as it goes. 6 points for Drew Holiday.
Man, what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
Here's KD, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Nets have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jeff Green is checked in for Griffin. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And it goes down 2 points.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
DiVincenzo against Brown. Outside Irving. Out to Harris. Back to Irving. The shot missing. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it's Green with the jam.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Giannis high post. KD's on him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Outside Holiday. Giannis high post. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Giannis has got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Irving passes to Claxton. Brown outside. He feeds it to Irving. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Holiday against Irving. Feeds to Tucker. Some solid defense from Harris.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
James Harden. He's checked in for Joe Harris. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, good luck trying to keep Irving down. I mean, he's more than happy to take the contact and finish right through it.
Stolen by Harden. Green dishes to Irving. Over Teague. Another one falls for Brooklyn. 7 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Forbes. Misses the shot. And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Brown. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. Now here's DiVincenzo. Passes it to Connaughton. Griffin with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And the jam by Harden.
Now, you can't sleep on this guy's finishing ability. He loves getting room to throw it down on you. And he'll put you in a poster if you let him.
In the corner, Middleton with it. And that one, good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Harden against DiVincenzo. The pass to Irving. That one doesn't go. Good D by Lopez. Claxton the pass to Irving. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Pass to Tucker. Lopez right side. Banked in off the glass.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Harden outside. It's Brown on the wing. Harden against DiVincenzo. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Nets.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Durant's checked in for the Nets. Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Pat Connaughton.
Boy, that was a nice leak out by Middleton. Took advantage of his quickness there.
Holiday against Harden. Outside Irving. Pass to KD. 6 to shoot. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Griffin's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
And to Tacumbo. And Giannis throws it down.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Nets leading by 8. Harden outside. Inside. Lopez with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And the dunk by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Harden finds KD. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the paint and scoring right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination. And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
It's Harden with the drive. It's deflected.
At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9.
And, you know, the Beard continues to impress, continues to get better, and MVP candidate seemingly every season. Now, I've got a question, though. How does he maintain the look of that beard?
The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Here's Harris. And the Nets miss again.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag. And, you know, when the game is close, guys, Jeff T has shown and demonstrated he's got the clutch DNA.
The feed now to Griffin. And here's KD for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. Some good moment. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
you